Hello, I am Russell96 and welcome back to another Minecraft Castle Progress episode. Today, since it is episode 40 of the series, and don't die, I had an idea of, well, I'm starting it now, of doing like a recap video every 10 episodes, I guess. So we won't really be doing anything productive at all today. But what we will be doing is going, like, basically recapping what I've all done. And I did a tour of the castle in episode 27, I believe. So in this episode, I'll be recapping all the stuff I've done, or close to all the stuff I've done since the tour episode, episode 27. And I'll probably continue these recaps, and since it will land on every 10 episodes, I'm guessing, that will probably fall on like episode 100, a special type of stuff, but that's a long ways away still. So yeah, let's get into it, I guess. Last step, I also worked a little bit more since episode 39. Did a little bit more stuff, but not all that much. And basically okay, I'm thinking of how I can get up there without walking through all the stuff I'm going to recap. And, I also started marking out where a hallway will be on this side, but that's besides the point. So, let's go all the way up to the top of the tall wall, not the second tier, but the... Okay, we're going up to something up here. Yeah. Explaining everything when everything's multi-tiered is not fun. But since episode 27, we've been mainly focusing on this area around here. So, probably the main thing I did was make this hallway and the halls off of it. Well, basically all I've done was make this hallway, the halls off of it, and work on the gatehouse a little bit, but I looked at the videos I had made, and it seems like there should be a slab there, but whatever. But I looked at the episode, like, previous episodes, and I also added the more details to the walls, like the episode after the tour, so I thought I might as well mention that. Okay, let's go look at the hall closer, I guess. Then, I guess towards the end of this episode, I'll talk about what I want to add to the castle still, because I made a really long list, I guess you would call it. And I just ran through it, but I wanted to start on this side anyway, so let's go. I'm probably going to end up redoing this room because, yeah, it's not the best room, and looking at it, like, it would probably transition fine from there, curving to around here, curving to here, because, like, this part isn't that bad, but it's odd shaped and all that, and this is an even number, so that really messes up the entire ceiling part, but yeah. And this part, it could be better, but it works for now. Oh, and I added a bit to the hallway since last episode. But yeah, this is probably the main thing I've done, because it takes a lot of resources because of all the everything. It's a pain making, but it looks really good. Yeah. And the torches are here because it's like these 3 blocks are too dark in the lighting setup as is, and I don't want stuff spawning, and I haven't decided how I'm going to fix it yet. And I tried lowering the chandelier one block when I was adding onto it down here. I still haven't made the floor, and what I might actually end up doing is just putting like a hidden, well not hidden, but like something similar to this every so often, maybe on the edges or something along that lines. Because lowering the chandeliers one block didn't fix it, so I have to do something else. It can't just be a simple fix. Then here's another diagonal hallway going to this courtyard that has all the horses and whatnot. Okay, let's go quickly look at the gatehouse area before because I also added on to the top part. And this isn't really finished yet because I still need to stock the supply part of it because that's what this is. And what I might try doing is like making barrels or something by having a log then put signs around it, because I think that would look like a barrel, or at least I hope it would. I don't really know. Let's put that over there and get dirt back on my bar. And yeah, it's not finished yet, but overall I like how it turned out. Like, I tried something different without having a floor pattern per se, but more of just a floor texture, I guess you would call it. Then there's a lot of staircases. You can go up here, shoot arrows from there. You can, standing here, if you look up, you can throw splash potions and they go through that hole and land in there. Completely impractical to make all this on a single player world when there's nothing attacking you, and yeah, that's besides the point. It looks cool and it could function. And up here is another larger staircase for transferring supplies to the upper gatehouse. And I actually like how this looks, like a balcony outlooking the majority of the area around the gatehouse part. Not really sure. Like, would this still be the gatehouse? Because it's directly related to the gatehouse, or would like just this area and the direct area around it be the gatehouse? Yeah, I don't know. Let's just say it's all the gatehouse. And I actually really like how that looks, just like a random little balcony. And here's another spiral staircase going up to the next layer. And I really need to put like railings or something on that. Yeah, this up here isn't even close to being finished because I didn't really want to work on it until I had the area over here planned out so I would be able to connect them. I'm stuck. Ender Pearl. Let's see where I show up. I really should fix up. Okay, we're back on track. And I didn't change anything up here, so that's all the same. Really haven't done anything on that side of the castle, and that's why this underground tunnel isn't finished yet, because there is nothing to connect it to. Oh, and I guess I also redid the wiring. So this is using my updated compact, however you say that word, redstone design. Wait. Okay, that does connect. Yeah, changed it a bit to make it work in the area, but that's besides the point. Oh, I also did like improvements to my resource gathering, I guess, to get resources faster. So I'll quickly go down there and show that again. And if you already watched all the other videos, this video really doesn't have much of a point, I guess, but I figured a recap video would be a good thing to add. I updated my furnace array design, I guess. Right now it's off and not cooking stone because I have like 5 double chests full of stone. And I had to expand this to get more. Yeah, so I didn't really need any more, but if I turn this on, this is a timer, and when this moves over here, all that stuff goes over here until all 15 are out of this one. Then stuff happens. It has a certain amount of time. These minecart chests are going over, filling the furnaces, and not sure where a redstone torch came from, but let's hope that doesn't break something later, or hasn't already broken something. But yeah, those carts fill up those well, they drop stuff into those hoppers, which fill the furnaces, which then goes into those hoppers, which go into these hoppers, which goes into this chest, and I take all the stuff and put it over here. And this weird contraption is an item elevator. The items come up here, then they go around the circuit, and like going into this chest array. And the reason the chests are right next to each other is it's trapped chest, normal chest, trapped chest, etc., so they can be right next to each other. And the reason there's an item elevator is because I made a water canal. Oops, Skype. Yeah, you didn't hear that, I guess. Normally I exit out of Skype when I record, but I forgot. But yeah, I made a massive water canal because I expanded the quarry back here because I wanted to get diamonds when I mine. So yep, 2x2 hole up to the surface going down. Beacon haste 2 so I can dig blocks instantly. Well, basically instantly mine stone with efficiency 5. So I would just run along here getting tons of stone, run over here, empty my inventory into the water canal. It takes all the items back, it brings them up that item elevator, then automatically stores them in all sorts of chests and lets not die. So that's really sped up getting stone, which is why I have so much stone right now, because I went to town when I first made that, because I just made a new furnace array and I could get lots of stone. So I used all of the everything. Like I went through like 4 efficiency 5 picks, but I repaired them between each, so I went through like 4 worth of picks, but still have the same 2 picks. Yeah, if that makes sense. Let's go back up here to go up the towers, and I finished the hallway, so I can't just run through an open gap. It's gonna take forever when I actually start finishing stuff, because I'm going to have to actually go through all the hallways I've made instead of running through holes in the wall. Or alternatively, I could purposely leave holes in the wall to make moving places easier. I might just do that. But yeah, we're going up this really tall staircase because I added on to the top of it. You can't see it yet. Well, you probably could have. It just didn't really look that much. This spiral staircase is completely and entirely impractical. Like, I would not want to spend like the minute it takes going up this spiral staircase every time I want to go to the top of the tower. And I believe I still haven't made it go to the complete top of the second tower on top of the large tower. Yeah. Okay, we're almost to the top of the main tower. There's still a ladder over there. I'm sure I'll fix that later. Okay. And yeah. There's a smaller tower on top of this massive tower, having all the fun times, falling to my death continuously. But yeah, I finally got around to finishing the tops of these towers. I still haven't added the second tier on that one. And I'm not really sure if I will add it, because I think having it not completely symmetrical would add a lot to the castle overall. So, yeah. Still need to finish it because there's not floors or anything in the tower. This tower doesn't even have a top. It's getting there though. And then I added the tops to this tower. Still need to make the staircase completely. Wow. And let's make the jump and hope I don't, well, might be able to live that. I don't want to test it, but I might be able to live it. Or yeah, shoot. Ooh, okay. That did not go as badly as I thought it would. Yeah, let's go back down to the main tall floor, whatever you would call this. Yeah, I think that's basically all I've done for the most part since the last tour, which was on 27. I don't know why I did it on episode 27. So that's why I'm starting the recaps on like every 10 just so it makes sense. Okay, now let's talk about what I want to add. First of all would be make that second tier go around the main part of the large wall, but I might be adding stuff other places anyway, so don't really know where I'm all putting that yet, but eventually there will be a larger building here, which will be on top of something else, but I don't really know. Well, I have a list of stuff, so I might kind of read off that. But like probably more recent stuff. Well, stuff I'm going to work on sooner than like extremely future plans would be, well, I already said this, but redo this room so it matches the, I guess, rest of the style. I might actually like add more details to this room because it doesn't have all that much block variation. Like make these wooden pillars. Well, like log pillars. Okay, I'm just going to, well, I think I might have a book that had ideas earlier. Oh, hi, zombie pigman. Don't kill me. There it is. Okay, things to build in the castle. A gatehouse, I guess that, oh, can I, nope. Gatehouse, that's almost done. Entrance hall, that's the large hall. Throne room, haven't even started it. Haven't even started it. Nope, 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 nope. I'm thinking I'm probably going to have several barracks. Like, have 2 barracks on either side of the gatehouse for, like, the gatehouse guards. So, I might do that soonish because I have that area marked out. Well, not. I have the area to do it in, but not really anything planned. Anyway, a library, storeroom, a chapel, magic / alchemy tower / room, a portal chamber, and 34 blocks of diamonds from villagers. Not really sure what that is. Oh, I bet it's how many blocks of diamonds of stuff worth I traded from the villagers when it was easy. I still need to do that because I'm out of picks. And by out of picks, I mean out of, like, unenchanted picks I can use to repair these picks, because, well, then again, I have 33 blocks of diamonds, so I don't really need it, but, yeah, I got a lot of stuff from villagers when it was really easy to abuse, which, like, if it was more of just, like, a straight-up survival world, I probably wouldn't have done that, but the amount of resources I have to gather, I'm fine with it. So, yeah, let's just go to a vantage point of the castle. When I read off the rest of the ideas I have had, then that will probably be about it. And I put that book back, so I'm probably going to repeat myself a bit. Okay, you know what, let's get to the top of the castle. And you might be able to hear dogs barking in the background. If you can, sorry, I guess. I'm not really sure how much my microphone actually picks up, though. I guess I could start reading stuff off now. Are we to the top yet? Yep. And there's Skype again. Oh, this video is so professional. And by that I'm completely sarcastic, because it's not. Ooh, all the Skype conversations going on. Okay, because the first thing I have on my list is extend the castle south, and again, sorry for the Skype. Really should have turned that off, but too late now because I don't feel like stopping recording. But yeah, I plan to extend like this 40 tall wall more this way because I don't like where the entrance hall ends because I don't have enough room to do anything with it. And that glass there is the center, and that is where that beacon is. And why is it not rendering the beacon? Okay, I'm going to be back, and I'm almost done anyway. Whatever, but yeah, I have a lot of terraforming to do to fit the next part in, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to incorporate this river by like having a drain or something. Because I think that would be really cool, just to have the river flowing off into an underground, like, I guess, well, like, I don't know, something, but of course it would have like iron bars, so it's not like a massive iron grate, so you can't get into the castle that way. Um, Other things would be, I already mentioned this earlier, but right now I have I have an archery training area in the blacksmith courtyard, which is the small courtyard on the right. I almost ran right off the wall. But yeah, I plan to tear down the archery stuff in that courtyard and dedicate this courtyard to archery. Like have an archery shop where like people would be fletching bows and arrows and whatnot. And like a general area to train archery. And yeah, royal quarters, already said that. Eastern courtyard, I want to add another courtyard, probably not as big as the one that has the stables in it, but still a decent courtyard, I guess, on this side. There's so much running. Yeah, maybe like out to about that tree maybe, so it's closer to the wall. Just like a little, maybe like a garden or a marketplace, something along that line, or those lines. Apothecary would be like a magic slash potion room. I just called it something else on this list. Like a medicine area, a war room, like a massive round table that has maps everywhere. I think that would be a cool thing to add. A prison tower, a treasure vault, which would be like a storage room kind of, only more secure. Already said throne room, and well, since I like redstone and using redstone a lot, I want to eventually incorporate redstone like more into this castle instead of just gates and all that, because I don't want to go overboard with the redstone because it's kind of medieval-ish. So my plans on eventually incorporating more redstone is to have like an ancient underground shrine, and that would involve a large redstone door that would have like a hidden combination lock or something to open it, which would go into like an ancient what's it called, civilization underground in the castle. Then I would add all sorts of cool redstone stuff there. But before I do that, I have to have somewhere to put said ancient shrine. Yeah. And the last thing I have on the list is map room. just like map out the terrain around it, because in 1.7 maps and item frames, they don't have a border, so they're all like connected. So that will look really cool if I map out the area around it, then make a large wall dedicated to it, I guess. And yeah, that's basically all the plans I have currently. I'm sure I have thought of other plans, but they just don't come to mind right now. If you have like any interesting suggestions to what I could add to the castle, or like where I could put it, because I'm thinking I'm going to put the dining hall here, because there's a creeper over there. Let's see if I can hit it. Yes. Okay, because like I'm thinking of putting the dining hall here because I don't want it to be symmetrical and just have another hallway going down the entire length of it. Yeah, but it's going to get really complicated really fast because, like, planning out a building in 3 dimensions, like, it's difficult enough to, like, plan it out when it's 2 dimensions. But then there's the entire problem of different rooms are different heights, so you can't just have one even floor, so it's going to be all wavy and yeah, it's gonna get crazy once I get it up like 3 or 4 levels because everything's going to be everywhere and it's going to be a mess. Yeah. But yeah, that's like all for today. Like, wow, I said like a lot right there. Like, yeah, I said it again. So yeah, if you have like okay, I'm just gonna go because I'm obviously just going to keep saying like, if you have any suggestions, feel free to post them in the comments in Zomba. And like, if you like the idea of these every 10 episodes do a recap of what I did, I would like that feedback also. I think it's a good idea, but it might get a bit stale after a while, maybe. Because, in all honesty, I haven't really gotten all that much since episode 27. Because, like, I like building on camera, and that's really time consuming. Yeah. But yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. Bye.